it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whacked, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
I'm just pulling up, I don't know what this money been doing to me. I just been buying foreign cars and blowing bands on jewelry. And I'm pulling up with that.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest force of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, I want to say something. Sometimes grass ain't always greener on the other side. Sometimes if things ain't broke, don't fix them. You feel me? Tom Brady left a good situation in New England. All he had to do is cry to Robert Kraft. Because, you know, Brady's good at crying like a baby. You know, he's good at pouting. He's good at that. In the same way he went to Robert Kraft and said, you better trade Jimmy G, is the same thing he could have did with his weapons in New England. All he had to do was go to Robert Kraft and say, listen, I want to be a Patriot till I die, and I'm not doing that unless you make Belichick sign me some receivers. Make him make trades. Make him get me Pro Bowl receivers. That's all he had to do. Because at the end of the day, Brady thought that, oh, well, all I need are weapons. I stink in New England because I don't have any weapons. If I had weapons, I would be better. No, Brady, you stink in Tampa Bay because you don't have Belichick. You don't got Josh McDaniels. You don't got the Patriot way. You don't have discipline. What Brady is, you know what Brady is? Brady is the type of person that likes structure. He likes discipline. Remember the report that came out of New England that the reason why they like Cam Newton so much in New England is because he's not as brooding as Tom Brady. Tom Brady was moody. He was always angry. He was always on edge. And they got tired of it. Like his teammates. I'm talking about Tom Brady's teammates. They said that when Cam Newton came in dancing and he had a more lighthearted version of leadership, they said it was a welcome change to the New England Patriots because it said Tom Brady was too damn moody. And now you go to Tampa Bay, and does it look like they're having fun in Tampa Bay? No. Tom Brady likes the fact that Belichick is a hard ass. Tom Brady likes the fact that it's hellfire and brimstone every week in New England. He can't stand Bruce Arians, loosey-goosey, no risket, biscuit, golfing in middle of the day shit. He can't stand Tampa Bay. Tom Brady loves misery. That's what he is. Tom Brady loves misery. That's what he does. Tom Brady is that friend, right? I don't know if you've ever had to go to work with a friend, but Tom Brady is that friend who you can't work with. He's that guy that can be your best friend off the field or off the clock, and then when you get on the clock, he riding you like he don't even know you. He boss you around like he don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? He making threats to you on the clock like you can't whoop his ass when y'all get off, like you don't know where he live. That's Tom Brady. And the thing is, when he left Belichick, he didn't understand that this is what Peyton had to deal with. This is what Drew Brees got to deal with. This is what Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre and all your contemporaries have to deal with. Not everybody is as cold-blooded and efficient as Bill Belichick. Regular teams make mistakes, Tom. What you're going through with Bruce Arians is what regular NFL quarterbacks got to go through. So when I hear this report that Tom Brady is mad that Bruce Arians isn't taking accountability for the team losing, hello, Tom. This is what happens when you play with coaches not named Bill Belichick. You know how many times Mike McCarthy threw Aaron Rodgers under the damn bus? Hell, you know how many times freaking Pat Shurmur threw Eli Manning under the bus? I mean, come on, bro. This is what happens when you play for coaches not named Bill Belichick. You know how many times Bill O'Brien threw Deshaun Watson under the damn bus? I mean, come on, like, this is what happens. You know how many times Doug Peterson done thrown Carson Wentz ass under the damn bus? Like, this is what happens when you don't play for Belichick. It's like Tom Brady, he's that sheltered kid. Tom Brady has been sheltered his whole NFL life. He's that girl that couldn't wear booty shorts. He's that girl that all her skirts had to be knee high. He's that girl that couldn't go to parties, couldn't date guys, and then go off to college. And now all of a sudden they can do whatever the hell they want to. They can wear whatever they want to. They can go out whenever they want to. And they don't like it. They're exposed to a new way of living. Their life was so peaceful. They had no worries when all they had to do was sit their asses in the house, play their Xbox, talk on whatever it is girls do. Play Xbox, talk on MySpace. I don't know. But once they had to go out there and meet new people and go to clubs and deal with boys, all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, I miss the structure and discipline of just going to school, going to work, coming home, and repeating the cycle. Because now, guess what? The more friends you make, the more problems you have. Because 9 out of 10 times, whatever your friends' problems are, they kind of become your problems, whether you like it or not. That's just how it goes. The more boys you talk to, the more drama you get mixed up in. So it's like now, all of a sudden, Tom Brady's in a situation where it's like he got everything he wants. He got Antonio Brown, he got Rob Gronkowski, he got 2 other Pro Bowl receivers. Now, all of a sudden, he's in a situation where he's free as a bird. He can do whatever he wants to. But with that freedom and that responsibility comes issues. Now Tom Brady has to deal with a head coach that throws him under the bus. Now he has to deal with a defense that can't get stops. He has to deal with an entire football team that can't help but get penalties. He has to deal with feeding multiple mouths and wide receivers actually being able to voice their opinion to him. Because if you voice your opinion to Tom Brady in New England, Belichick might cut your ass. Look at Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Brady is like, yeah, it's cool I get to wear these short shorts. It's cool I get to wear these skirts. It's cool I get to twerk at the club till 2 in the morning. But I'd much rather just go back to my dad and have him pick that and settle for that boy at church he wanted me to date and just live a regular, sheltered, controlled life. That wild shit not built for everybody. Tom Brady is that sheltered child who don't know how to act now that he got freedom. He's that sheltered child. You know what I'm saying? And he misses the structure. He misses that structure. He misses that discipline. He misses Bill Belichick. He does. If he can just take like Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin back to New England, he'd be in New England in a heartbeat. And I say Chris Godwin just for the simple fact that if you put Chris Godwin in New England, he'd be the perfect slot receiver for Tom Brady. He'd be the perfect slot receiver for Tom Brady. So that's really what it is. So this whole report that he's mad at Bruce Arians for not taking accountability. Brady, I'm mad at you for being blind and sheltered your whole career. This is what happens when you don't play for Bill Belichick. Ron Rivera's thrown Cam Newton under the bus before. That bozo who just got fired in Atlanta has thrown Matt Ryan under the bus before. Every other quarterback you can think of has been thrown under the bus by their head coach multiple times. But not Tom Brady, because everything in New England is, we're on to Cincinnati, we're on to Cincinnati, we're on to Cincinnati. I mean, come on. But anyway, I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fitz Vegas, and I approve this message.